Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Claire and you are watching another episode of my cake chemistry series, the one where I talk all about the science behind baking and all of that kind of stuff. If you're enjoying these videos so far, please do remember to give them a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and hit the notifications button so that you don't miss any of the latest updates from me. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover in the future, please do pop them in the comments below or come and say hello to me over on Instagram. Despite the bad rep it often gets, sugar plays a vital role in baked goods, and we certainly shouldn't skip on it before we know exactly how it functions in our recipe. It really is an amazing ingredient, and today I'm going to tell you exactly what it does in baking. Function number one, it sweetens. Enough said really, although the degree of sweetness will depend on the type of sugar used. Yes, not all sugars sweeten equally, so worth bearing that in mind. Function number two, it tenderizes baked goods. Sugar is known as a tenderizer as it slows down the formation of structure. It is also referred to as being hygroscopic, that is, it attracts water and so it pulls it away from the structure builders such as gluten, egg and starch. This slows down the process of gluten formation, protein coagulation and starch gelatinization. The more sugar we add, the more tenderizing. However, if we add too much, not enough structure forms and the result may be a cake that doesn't rise at all or that collapses once it's been removed from the oven. Function number three, keeping products moist. Because of its hygroscopic nature, sugar increases the softness and moistness of baked goods, meaning that they take longer to dry out and go stale. This also increases their shelf life. Function number four, they add colour and increase the rate of browning. Sugar, when heated, undergoes processes such as caramelization and the Maillard reaction. Maillard? I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that one, but I'll do a video on it in the future if you're interested. And both of these contribute to the browning of baked goods. The higher the oven temperature, the more quickly these processes occur, so we have to keep a watchful eye on products such as cakes which are fairly high in sugar to ensure that they don't burn on the outside before they're fully cooked through in the centre. Function number five, they assist in leavening. Dry crystalline sugars such as caster sugar, granulated sugar, brown sugar, I've done a whole video on them, go and check it out. They help baked goods to rise because there is air between the sugar crystal particles which are irregular in shape. Syrups, however, contain little or no air, so they don't contribute to leavening. We also add air through the creaming of sugars with fat, which is important for cakes such as Victoria sandwich. If you want to know more about the different mixing methods we use for cakes, and to see my recipe for the cake that I use mostly, I will link those videos in the description below. Function number six, stabilising egg foams. When making meringue, for example, we add sugar to our egg whites during whipping. We can also add it to whole eggs if we're making something like a Genoese cake. Again, I have talked a little bit about egg foams and the process of making meringue in previous videos. However, maybe I'll create more content in the future about egg coagulation and sugar's role in this. Function number seven, preventing spoilage. Sugar is a natural preservative and when used at fairly high levels, it lowers water activity and hence the growth of microorganisms. This is why products that are fairly high in sugar have a longer shelf life, such as the kind of cakes that we might see on our supermarket shelves. Function number eight, crisping up crusts. Yes, that's right. Certain products such as brownies and cookies have a pleasant crisp exterior. This is due to the water evaporation during baking. When the product cools, the sugar it contains recrystallizes, giving that crispy crust. It will depend on the type and quantity of sugar used. Generally, the more sugar we add and the less moisture the product contains, the more crispier it's going to be. Function number 9, and we're nearly there now, increasing cookie spread. As already mentioned, sugar delays the formation of structure, and so it slows down protein coagulation and starch gelatinization. As the sugar heats up and dissolves, it forms a syrup, and so the cookie dough will continue to spread until the structure finally sets. Sugars that dissolve more easily, such as icing sugar, are going to contribute to cookie spread more than, say, the granulated types. And finally, function number 10, adding flavour. All sugars, of course, provide sweetness, but some have their own distinct flavour, particularly those darker in colour, such as brown sugars, which tend to be more kind of caramel, toffee tasting. As well as this, products such as molasses, honey and treacle each have their own unique flavour, which is best suited to certain products. I love adding treacle to a rich fruitcake, for example, or making a loaf cake and adding a honey syrup. They just add that extra dimension. So those are the top 10 functions of sugar in baking. It does of course serve many other purposes in food, particularly like in icings, sauces, boiled confections. We'd be here forever discussing them all. But if you would like me to talk more on this topic, please do let me know. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it was helpful, and I will see you again next week. Bye.